With the T20 World Cup just around the corner, India and New Zealand are gearing up for a 5-match T20I series starting from 21st January 2026.
So we thought, why not make a checklist of some of the things that will probably happen in the series and some of the things that the teams need to go through in order to prepare better for the upcoming T20 World Cup.
Yeah, since it is a final dress rehearsal for both the teams. The first point which India would be hoping for and all the Indian cricket fans will be hoping for is Surya Kumar Yadav's form. After a terrible 2025 in T20Is, he will look to bounce back.
Yeah, he has had a poor run of form as of recent. The last outing would have been in the India South Africa T20 series, where he got a couple of starts but wasn't able to convert them into a bigger score like a 30 or a 40 odd. And if you look at his recent domestic scores as well, he has played a couple of matches for Mumbai in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, only scoring 15 and 24 respectively against Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. So needs to improve on his form, and hopefully this series will be the boost that he needs. Moving on to the second point, another thing will be game time for the backup players. Ishan Kishan is already in the squad, but as we mentioned in our India squad review video, we don't see him getting much of a chance in the starting 11. So hopefully this will be a good hit around for him. And another would be Shreyas Iyer, because somebody like Tilak Verma being injured, Shreyas Iyer might need to come into the squad if Tilak does not make it to the final squad for the World Cup.
Both of them haven't played in T20 internationals for India in a while. So if the need be, if Shreyas needs to be a backup for Tilak Verma in the final 15 of the World Cup squad, he should be getting some game time. And even for Ravi Vishnoi, we are not sure about Washington Sundar's recovery. So Ravi Vishnoi, if he gets chance, I don't see him getting chance either. And we were not able to fit Washington Sundar in our 11 for the T20 World Cup. So let's see if he gets some opportunity or not.
Rightly so. And another thing would be, as you mentioned in the India squad review video, the law of averages for somebody like Abhishek Sharma. In order for Team India to have a good World Cup, both the openers, Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma, will need to fire at the top of the order to give India a good boost at the start. And this series will be just the thing that they need to get into the rhythm of things better.
Yeah, Sanju Samson hasn't played in the opening position for a while now. He has been playing in the middle order, then he was dropped. So he might need this series as a stepping stone for getting into the groove again. As I just mentioned, how Sanju Samson has been playing out of position. In this series, what I want is a fixed batting position for everyone. Surya has been up and down in the batting order for some time. Sanju too. Since this series is the last series for India before the big event, I want them to go into the series with a perfect, balanced, and no chopping and changing in the 11.
Why do I have a feeling that the series will be the exact opposite of what you just said? Because this is the last series before the World Cup, I kind of just have a gut feeling that Gautam Gambhir will go into this series making all the possible chopping and changings that he needs to see what all the combinations are working and not, and then make a final decision for the T20 World Cup squad. Speaking of the batting lineup, one other thing that India will be hoping for that improves in this series is the lower order batting performance, especially in the middle to low order batting performance. Because we have seen at times where the top order or number 3 and 4 fail to fire. Usually what happens is the batting order just collapses down the order. There is a little resistance from some of them, but at the end it doesn't work out. So that's another thing that will need to change. Somebody like a Rinku Singh or Hardik Pandya, if Rinku gets a chance, or otherwise Hardik Pandya, to provide a strong finish at the end. Speaking of Hardik Pandya, another man who could provide a strong finish, the heir to Hardik Pandya's throne, as Gautam Gambhir has been trying to make him recently, Harshit the King Rana. Not the same man that I saw starting out for Kolkata in the Indian T20 League in 2021 or 2022.
Yeah, Harshit Rana in the last 2-3 months has been phenomenal. After all the criticism he has faced, he really stepped up with both bat and ball. But going into the World Cup, as I mentioned in our T20 World Cup squad review, I want Arshdeep Singh ahead of Harshit Rana because of how good Arshdeep is with the old ball, with all those Yorkers in the death overs. But if you still need a batter at number 8, then Harshit might be the one.
Another thing, this is not for India but for New Zealand, moreover, is that their players will be using these 5 matches to get more acclimatized to the conditions here in these pitches in the subcontinent.
Yeah, we have seen what they can do to us actually whenever they got acclimatized early.
Yeah.
2024 series, Test series 3-0, the recently concluded ODI series 2-1. Since you mentioned about condition, the World Cup is in February, March, there will be dew. So it will be a good opportunity for both the teams to get accustomed with the wet ball.
And another thing is for both teams, this is a largely similar squad with some exceptions for India with the injuries and for New Zealand with some of the backups and standby players coming in as well. And speaking of injuries, another thing that both sides will be hoping for is that there are no more further injuries to either sides. India are already dealing with a couple of injury issues and fitness scares, and we'll be hoping that none such occur and then Tilak Verma can recover in time with Washington Sundar as well. And for New Zealand, they have already named Kyle Jamieson as a standby player in the team. So hopefully there are none for them as well.
Yeah, we hope so because we don't want to see a boring World Cup. We want to see all the best players of each country having a blast out there.
Speaking of the World Cup, I think after this series is done, we'll do a roundup of the series. We won't go through each match by itself like that, but just a roundup of the entire series and what we expect to see from these teams going into the World Cup after that.
Yeah, we will revisit the checklist we made in this video and since we touched upon New Zealand's T20 World Cup squad, we will go through that squad in one of the future videos.
Yeah, so keep a lookout on the channel, guys. Hopefully that video will be out soon. We'll try to get it out as quick as possible. But for now, though, that's it from our side. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider smashing the like button down below and pressing the subscribe button as well. We hope to see you soon in the next video. But for now, though, thank you for watching and peace out.